What's up, everybody? Anime Redo here. Welcome back to my channel. Like and subscribe. Comment if you want to. Thank you. I actually pause the entire video. Like and subscribe. Comment, please, if you want to, if you feel like it. Um, so in this video, I'm just gonna be explaining how Izuku met Kana, the hero versus villains arc, and I'm gonna be getting like a little bit into the USJ attack. Yeah. So the last part um uh okay, before Izuku leaves for school, the morning before Izuku leaves for school, um Kana comes over and asks him if he wants to walk together. He says yes. They walk together to school, and Kana actually, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all how Kana got into the hero course. Kana uses her wall and yeah, uses her wall to crush the robot. She can make multiple walls at times. She can only make 10 though, 10 walls at a time. Yeah. So in order for her to make more walls, she has to deactivate one and create another one. And these walls are indestructible. Only All Might and All For One can break them. Or if you cannot make a portal inside of it. I'm just gonna make that clear. You cannot make a portal inside of them. So yeah. So um, Kana got into Class 1A, so did Bakugo. So I'm gonna tell you who got first. Izuku got first, Kana got second, and Bakugo got third. Yeah. So while Izuku is walking, he remember how he met Kana. Let's say that before Inko met Endeavor. If you want to know how she met him, go watch part one. Before Inko met Endeavor, she had promised her a, a couple um her son or daughter in an arranged marriage. Yeah, before Izuku was born, he was already engaged with Kana. So yeah. He remembers Kana coming up and say, Izuku Midoriya, I'm gonna be your wife someday, one day. Izuku laughing, and Inko and her parents. Kana put her head down and say, what happened? He says nothing, and Izuku passes her on the head. Let's say, because Izuku is telling this, what if, yeah. So when Izuku got to school, class 1A, both of them are looking for class 1A, class 1A, class 1A, and they both, when they find it, they both think, why is this door so big? And they go inside. Ida runs up to both of them and say, he goes to Ken and he says, you both are far above me as a student. Izuku is just looking at that kid with the balls in his head. That doesn't sound right. With the balls in his head, saying he looks wrong. um, Uraka comes up and thanks Izuku. Kana gets a little bit jealous. Izuku smiles, and Mr. Aizawa, it goes all straight to canon this way. Um, but in the exams, like in the ball throw, Izuku actually gets infinity because he used like all three of his quirks. Remember, if you want to know all of Izuku's quirks, you gotta watch part one and part two. Izuku uses one for all, and throws the ball with one finger. He doesn't break it this time. He throws it with one. He releases all for one at impact. So yeah, he still breaks. Yeah, he still breaks his finger. Let's say he still breaks his finger. Yeah, because I want what I want to happen. He still breaks his finger, and he uses his fire quirk and his telekinesis to bend the fire into a dragon, and he controls the flame with his telekinesis, so the ball doesn't burn yet, and he takes it far into space, like far, and then he releases it. So he actually gets infinity, and Izuku destroys all the other ones, all the other chests. Yeah. It go. Then All Might comes in, and they say All Might. Yeah. And in this part, the hero versus villains. Um, I'm gonna show y'all Izuku's. Yeah, this is here Izuku's suit. Yeah, he can. He can actually sweat in though. He can sweat, yes, but he can sweat in those, but he doesn't like keep his sweat in like a contained space. He releases it like out of a finger because he can control how much sweat, the output of sweat. Yeah, so he can sweat out of a finger and ignite it, like use it to ignite his flames. So this is Izuku's suit. Yeah, it's very simple. All Might still wonders. That's obvious. He doesn't think that is that obvious because Izuku actually has a mask. Izuku does have fire resistance in this. Um, his flames are hot, but not as hot as Endeavor's flames yet. Yet, in those two things on his shoulders, they can actually hold guns. They actually hold guns in them. Um, one to put out fire, no, one with ice powers. He releases it, and it creates ice instantly. Um, yeah, and one I'm gonna tell y'all later. I know what it is, but I'm gonna tell y'all later. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you who is going up against who. Okay. So because there's Kana let's say no one got kicked out. No one got kicked out because I want what I want to happen. No one got kicked out of school. Yeah. So Kana actually is gonna sit this one out because it's not an even number of students now because of Kana in the story. There's an odd number, so Kana's gonna sit out at this one. Yeah. So Izuku and Uraka versus um no, Izuku and Todoroki versus Uraka and Bakugo. Yeah. So Izuku doesn't like Todoroki. Todoroki doesn't like Izuku. He doesn't know why. They just have this hatred for each other. Like it's like a brotherly rival. Yeah, I can't say that word. Y'all know what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say. Um. So Izuku walking up. Bakugo tries to attack Izuku. Todoroki freezes him, and Izuku melts the ice and says, "Oh, I'm sorry." He puts on a fake smile. Todoroki knows it's fake, and Todoroki actually falls. He falls, and Izuku grabs him, and he actually releases his sweat and his fire, creating kind of like a cremation, like a blue flames, like kind of like that was cremation. What kind of burns um Todoroki, and Izuku actually uses he accidentally tell I can't say that word again. Damn. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Fake smile says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to." He puts on a fake smile again. Todoroki says, "Mm-hmm," and walks up. Uraka sees Izuku. She knows he can't beat him, so heroes win. Villain with Bakugo doesn't get mad at this because he knows he can't beat Izuku, and Izuku knows about knows how his quirk works. Essentially, Izuku and Bakugo has great battle sense. So yeah, because they're family in this. What if you want to know more about that, go watch part 1 and 2. Thank you. The USJ attack happens. It does happen, but as soon as it happens, Kana puts a wall around them. He can't create a portal, so everyone is still there, and Mr. Aizawa doesn't get injured in this. What as some explain. 13 doesn't get injured either. Because Kana puts up a wall, and like I said a couple minutes ago, you can't create a portal inside Kana's wall. It's like absolute cancel and wall, like perfect cube in one developed in one. So it essentially in the wall it essentially cancels your quirk. You can't use her quirk unless she wills it. She wills it unless she wants it to happen. So in the wall, she creates a wall around most of the villains, 10 walls, squeezing them, knocking them out. Izuku creates fire. His god uses his god flame and one for all. Creates a shockwave so great, knocks out most of the villains. Todoroki freezes them. Bakugo explodes them. Everybody else is amazed at them. Everyone is amazed. So is Mr. Aizawa. Mr. Aizawa goes, but most of them are out, so Mr. Aizawa doesn't get injured. Then the Nomu. Izuku looks at the Nomu. The Nomu looks at Izuku. Izuku runs fast, like fast, boom, creates a shockwave. A shock. Everyone is perplexed. They're thinking, "Oh, I am perplexed." Izuku is going head on with the normal, using his flame like his sweat, like kind of like Dobby's cremation to burn the normal. The normal does have shock absorption, but Izuku is releasing a fury of attacks using his flames, his sweat, and his telekinesis. But I'm gonna tell you the drawbacks to Izuku's and Kana's quirk. We all know like the drawbacks to Bakugo's and Todoroki's quirk. So I'm gonna tell you how the drawbacks to Izuku and Kana's quirk. If Kana uses her quirk, it can actually break her bones, like kind of like Bakugo's. It can actually break her bones. Um, Izuku, if he uses telekinesis too much, he gets a massive headache, that can knock him out for a couple of days. And his fire quirk, it can actually burn him if he uses it way too much. We know that One For All can break his bones too, so he actually has three drawbacks that he has to worry about. So Izuku is actually bending the normal, and then he starts to have a headache, and he falls to the ground. Um, Kana creates a wall around the normal, actually crushing it. Izuku says, "Now, Kana," and Kana says, "Okay." Izuku jumps in the wall and creates boom. Then they see like a boom, and like the wall kind of cracks. Yeah, because Izuku releases his full power with the like kind of like the blue flames with One For All, and increasing it, amping it, and shockwaves. Um, Seemingly killing the Nomu. Um, um, what's his name? That man with the hands in his face. I forgot his name. I should know his. I'm sorry, guys. I should know his name in the next episode. Yeah. To to the man, the guy that can create portals, says we should get out of here. But the other guys with the hands in his face, he goes off like this dude went off. Says, well, how dare you trying to use his decay, but he cannot touch Deku. Deku, like he does, flicks his finger, creates a huge shockwave, actually breaking his finger. And this one, what if it breaks his finger there, and he flew back into the portal. After that, the most of it, most of villains do not get away in this, just like this the portal guy and the guy with the hand. I forgot their name. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot their names. All Might arrives. Sees Deku because Deku faints in this one. He faints and he drops. He's gonna be out for a couple of days. Yeah. Um. All Might is proud of Izuku because Izuku essentially took out the most villains. Aizawa isn't here because so he doesn't have that kind of drawback in his quirk where he blinks. Yeah. So thank you for watching, and also I have an announcement. I'm gonna be releasing a new what if Naruto was a reincarnation of a dragon. I'm gonna be releasing two parts of that. One part of that I'm also gonna be doing what if Naruto was half Uchiha, half Hyuga. He also has a little bit of Senju in that. So I'm gonna be doing two parts of that today, and I'm also gonna be doing another what if. I can't remember it. So go check out those what ifs. So after this one is released, think the other one's gonna be released in like the next 2 hours. So check that out in the next 2 hours. So please like and subscribe, comment, please turn on all post notifications so you can get notified when I release a new video. Thank you for watching, and this is Anime Redo saying peace.